Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
It's Griezmann! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Burn can get it clear. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In for the pieces. There it is!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to play him in. Caicedo. Vitinha. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Hakimi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Caicedo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha. Caicedo. Now Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Vitinha. Now he's got space here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schlotterbeck. Rudiger. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Spread it left.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. João Palhinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here.
Brilliantly cut out. DiMarco. Now it's Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
DiMarco. Showing good feet.
And it's Caicedo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space.
Now there's a fine ball.
Delivered with swing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe. Caicedo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ah, lovely feet. He is such a good mover.
And that interception was
Most solid goal!
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Griezmann.
Mbappe!
Some resolute defending there. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Lobbed in behind.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
João Palhinha. Hakimi.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Caicedo. Melbourne City.
Couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Caicedo.
Oh, that's delightful.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
And that has been clubbed away.
Osimhen looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Griezmann. Chosen to go back.
Looking for the run.
Hakimi.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fires it in low.
Burn clears it away.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Good ball, good take.
Decent chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, sweet feet. Now, this could be a chance.
DiMarco. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Caicedo.
In with the challenge. Half an hour gone in the second half.
And here's Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence.
Goes for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Vinicius Junior clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
19, Mbulu. Number 10, Osimhen. Number 17, Vitinho. Number 21,
Calhanoglu.
Vinicius
That's been intercepted.
Junior.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 8,
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising,
Number
but
11,
it's fizzled out into nothing.
Haaland. Number 5, Chamuc. Number 9, Rafael Leao. Substitutions taking place.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Incoming delivery.
And he's taking no chances there.
Tries a deft little ball. Skillfully cut out.
He is so at ease on the ball.
Calhanoglu. And here's the chance to counter.
And he plays one through.
There's no flag. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
He's gone for goal.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Vinicius Junior.
And it's Partey.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Eze. Rafael Leao.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nicely weighted ball. Van der Ven He's in a really good position out wide. Chalanolu,
There will be
Eze,
1 minute added
tries
time.
a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Melbourne City. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool...
Goes for a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh no, what has happened here? Osimhen! it's Vitinha. And here's Osimhen.
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now the breakaway. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's on his what shapes to shoot! Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So, a breakthrough already.
Van der Ven.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Now he's off and running.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for a runner.
Nicely worked.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising,
But it turned out that that was not the case. Probing pass.
oh, they could be caught out here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And it's Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caicedo. Now it's Haaland. Melbourne City trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Burn. And it's Caicedo. Here's Vitinha.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. And he's worked it through.
He's got away.
And he shoots!
And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. In towards the back stick. Burn attempts a clearance.
Ndika.
With the slide tackle there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
More and more pressure on the ball here. Played into space.
Neatly clipped into space.
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Haaland chasing after it. Rudiger. Van der Ven.
Now it's Osimhen. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! Haaland gets good distance on it. And he's forced to go back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Hakimi cuts it out.
Haaland.
Now it's Griezmann.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we've reached half-time.
reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the
And we'd
manager
like
has
to
to
inform you
resist
now that
change
the latest
at this
travel
stage.
information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Caicedo tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
So, what can they make of this? Mbappe. Osimhen. Indica. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe might just make this. Schlotterbeck. Osimhen looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking tidy in possession here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp, and here's Griezmann. Mbappe touches it back. Mbappe. Hakimi plays it forward. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's gone loose. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo running with the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Caicedo. And he's intervened well there. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. And here's Osimhen, out towards the flank. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Osimhen, lovely ball and a real chance now. Mbappe, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward. He's It's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo gets across and deals with it.
Substitution on the field.
Vinicius Junior having a look.
Number 10, Osimhen.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 17, Vitinha. Number 13,
And he's been shifted off it.
Number
Yeah, that does look a
37,
foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Number 43, coming on the field, number 8, Eze. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 5, Çalhanoğlu.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Vinicius Junior. Number 9.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Number 7, Anthony.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham flings in a cross.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Showing good feet. Good ball, good take. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Bellingham. Rafael Leao with the cross. Chooses to go back. Rafael Leao looking for options for movement. Thuram, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Nicely aimed pass, and he's intervened well there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
And it's Vitinha. Griezmann. Melbourne City are looking to break at pace. And he plays one through. Can he finish?
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and size.
And he shoots!
He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, there's the clearance. Melbourne City have the chance to go the other way.
And this is Griezmann.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Indica.
And it's played forward.
Well timed, excellent interception. So it is still 0-0.
Griezmann.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caicedo. Vitinha. And it's Rudiger.
Oh no, this does not look good.
And he's got the beating.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's DiMarco. Rodri. And Caicedo. And it's Rudiger. Van de Ven.
Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was
most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well played. Osimhen, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? He's through here. And he's cut it out. It's out of play for a goal kick. He's being urged to shoot. He's in a great position here. It's a mighty... A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
And the action is back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Showing good feet. Rodri tries to play it through, hoisted in, shot, surely! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Van de Ven.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. He won't be happy with that one. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
He's a sharp little ball here. That is a great pick out. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe!
Melbourne City really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Mbappe. Rodri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Haaland. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
substitution on the field, number 19.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's shifting through the gear. And the finish!
Coming on the field,
It's really well cleared.
number 8.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he spark a counter here? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what a ball! Melbourne City have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Vinicius Junior plays it short. Yildiz is onto this. Chance for a shot! They've scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Haaland. Great ball if he can... Haaland! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 2 then. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. In it comes. Now this could be a chance. Skims one in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. All hands on deck for this one. That has been knocked clear. Hakimi, lovely feet. Plays it in low. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing.
Vitinha! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Please take this
So
opportunity
a
to
short
pay a visit
respite
to
for the
our
players
official store
as they
where
prepare
memorabilia
themselves
from
for
today's
another
match are now
30 minutes.
available.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rodri.
No winner in 90,
Coming on the field
30 more to
is
come.
Number 41, Rice.
Van de Ven.
Substitution in progress.
Out to the left it goes. And Caicedo, and it's Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Tapsoba can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van de Ven. Vitinha. That's Eze. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got tall! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Caicedo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that's well seen too. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Partey. Rafael Leao. Rice. Well, that pass isn't the best. Caicedo. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Thuram. Great vision. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. And that has been clubbed away. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Parked outside the stadium gate.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field, number 37, Van de Ven. Number 15.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Number 17.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Thuram gets into a good position.
John Lukumi. Number 5, Çalhanoğlu.
Rudiger.
Substitution.
That is good alertness. Bade. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lukumi. Played back to the goalkeeper. Courtois gets it away. This is intriguing. That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Melbourne City really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence.
Threads one in. Thuram is in a really good position out wide.
Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there goes the final whistle.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Haaland.
And here's the chance to counter. Now this could be a chance.
Played towards the other side. Rafael Leao succumbs to the pressure. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Vitinha. Schlotterbeck.
Mbappe.
Played out to the left flank. And it's Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Palhinha deals with that comfortably.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Vitinha.
Oh, this is a... Osimhen! He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Played out to the right.
Griezmann has it in a wide position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get it through?
Takes a shot!
It's bounced back off the post.
And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe.
Can he finish?
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Has another go! Chance again? No.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri. Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mbappe with a real chance here.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Going for goal! It's hit the crossbar! Rodri. Van de Ven. Palinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Palinha. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome. Oh, he's been caught napping! Rudiger. Now Schlotterbeck. Rafael Leao. And it's Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rafael Leao. That looks a good ball through. Van de Ven with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
The second half then, just getting going. Haaland is herring after that one. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Haaland. Palinha. Now, can they get him away? A lot of space. Shot at goal! They've done it! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Melbourne City take the lead. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that has not gone well. Ndika. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe, he is through here, and the shot! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Vitinha. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, can he get onto this? Haaland. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he skips past his man. And the ball's gone astray. And that is a good ball to find him.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Hakimi. And this is Griezmann. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10. Osman.
That is good pressure,
15,
just hounded him off it.
Rodri. Number
Yildiz.
15.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 21.
Now it's Thuram.
Vinicius Junior.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Erling Haaland.
Pass is
Number
somewhat less than
41.
ideal.
Right.
They should have done a lot better
Number
there. The final
26.
ball was very poor.
John Lukumi. Substitution in progress.
Vinicius Junior! Melbourne City clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Haaland. He's being urged to shoot. Partey. Yildiz. Partey.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Big chance, must be, tries a shot! Relentless, just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello attendees, this is
Your
a
reflections
lost
then, Jim?
children's
Well,
announcement.
Peter, I really
Please keep
couldn't
your
see
eyes
what
on
this
your
team
children
was
during
trying
the
to
match at
achieve,
all
whether
times.
it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.